Show you what this waistline do. Do all sorts of things to you. I wanna make you my boo. Now I want to whine on you. Show you what this body do. Put this body.
Good morning, guys. So today is officially the 8th of Feb and Valentine is coming. Where is my boyfriend? I'm looking alone. Lonely. Anyways, so today is pattern week. Today is going to be the first day that I'm going to be constructing patterns, and I'm taking you guys with me because why the hell not? Honestly, I don't know where am I getting all of this energy because I'm kind of terrified. I'm late. I don't know, making this. I thought I was gonna wake up early so I can vlog properly and maybe do a little get ready with me, but as you can see, it did not happen. So so I'm going to Canvas. Don't look at my Hellboy space buns. Going to campus, pattern week this week. So today we're just going to be doing a couple of exercises. We're gonna be placed into groups of 2, and then at 2 I'm going to my theory class, which is fashion studies, and then after that I'm going back to patterns because we're gonna have a presentation on the patterns that we've done. Wait, hold up, give me a sec. I haven't actually did my girl. Wait, my face. Okay, I need to go because I'm already late. The shuttle is gonna leave now. So yeah, I'm ready. Masks. I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip side.
This is what you'll be making for this size, just and there's all of the next army. You need a bodice at this scale for most of the patterns. You'll have to construct the bodice first for this. Is that something you guys can do? Okay. And then from the bodice, we've got the darts. You're going to manipulate, close, open by the side, whatever the instructions require for you to recreate the look of that. Some of these are easy, but I want you to challenge yourself, and actually it helps you to look at something and try and understand something that is three-dimensional in terms of how can I recreate that, how can I create certain shapes, certain volumes, and it actually springboards you to make more interesting patterns. To not just think within the normal like bust darts, blah blah blah. It makes you think, how can I create something that is asymmetrical, something that is a bigger volume. So by doing this, it may springboard something different in your collection.
I'm in the bathrooms right now. Okay, in the bathroom. Taking a little bit of a break. Actually, not really. I had to pee. So yeah, we are doing group work. So basically what we're doing is a few exercises on pattern making and drafting, especially because of most of the patterns that we've been doing are like standard patterns. So now we're kind of trying to establish like haute couture patterns, you know, like the dramatic sleeves, the dramatic bodices, the dramatic everything. So we are working in groups of 2. I'm working with Pum Pum, Sia is working with Andy, and Yandisa is working with Sugar Daddy. So who doesn't want to be my sugar daddy? So that's basically what we're doing. So I'm about to leave now because like
All I
this is our close block, half scale for this mannequin over here. Okay, and then upper it's going to be one from the 22.
Exactly one.
Exactly one. Like to challenge ourselves with. So we decided on this type C bow, tying a bow seam, and this is basically how it looks like, and this is generally how the pattern is ought to look like. But we're still drafting like the, oh my god, my phone is doing funny things, or the lighting is doing funny things, I don't know, but we're still drafting. Wait, give me a sec. I'm so sorry guys. So this is our draft, our rough draft, and we're still shaping our bodice so that we can put in, as you guys can see, there's a lot of dots over here. We have 2 dots, and then we have a 3rd dot that is coming from the arm sky. So this is the front, right? And this is basically what we're going to be doing, so that we can achieve all of this, because we still gotta extend this and do this and do a lot of things. A lot of things are gonna be done. Okay guys, we have figured it out. Let me show you quickly. So this is what we came up with. So this is our close bodice, right? So what we needed to do was we needed to add a dot right here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut out this whole pattern out. Then we're going to cut open this section so that we can close it, and then we can cut open this section so that we can have this dot over here. Then we did some very cocotelad mathematics. I'm so sorry the lights are in and out, but to open this dot over here, this dot over here, that will come all the way here, and then side dots, okay, not side dots, but like the shaping of the waist, and then the back dot. So yeah, you can honestly say that we did our best. So this is not the final product, obviously. We still have to manipulate this so that we can get this and this shaping. We still have to go further and shape this further. So we're gonna close these dots are gonna be sewn in, and then so that it can create a nice shaping of, you know, the bodice, because at the end of the day it needs to look a little something like this. So yeah. do an intro. I'm so sorry. But this is Wednesday, né? And my team partner is Pum Pum, and we did this together, and it's officially finished. The only thing that we didn't do was like the armholes, because obviously it's not like the main focus of the item. We had to do this. So look at this, and now look at this. Now go back and look at this one. Now go back and look at this. Now go back and look at this one, and then I'll come back and look at this savageness. Ah, it's looking pretty. And then we didn't close the back. We just pinned it to the mannequin. So yeah, that is our piece. Hi guys. So for our what we chose was it's also a bow, but this one is called tying a bow C. And then we didn't do any draping on our mannequin. So basically what we did was we started with measuring the mannequin itself. Then we took the old pattern book that we received from year one. So then we took those measurements and then weighed it, and we multiplied the measurements of the mannequin twice so we can get accurate or close to the measurements that we could find on the book, which got us to size 14 on the first sizing list. And then what we did was we constructed a close bodice first, and this is actually it. It's looking like a mess. Then we had to open the dots that were indicated on this one, and then close them again so that we can create this structure over here. So this one actually shows the pattern for both the left and the right, because the pattern for the left and the right are not necessarily
showing the pattern,
the same.
the final pattern is there.
So
Okay, put it on the dummy so they can get an idea of artwork.
what's that one? Okay. So this is technically how the pattern came out. So as you can see, the right has a little bit of very big openings here, and then the pattern on the left is more closed up. And then we had to make a pattern for the bow or the lining. I don't know what you're calling this. So yeah, but what we could say that we honestly found difficult was actually constructing the pattern, because only later on we realized that we were actually supposed to close the first dots and then move it around so that we can create the dots that are actually here, but we don't close them. So yeah, and then the other difficult section that we had was actually, so when you open this up, there was a little hole in here, and it was trying to figure out how to close this as neatly as possible. But eventually we got through it, and this is our final product. So we in the PC labs, the fashion PC labs, and we are doing our concept boards. So I'm just going around here on Pinterest, just looking for some ideas. My lecturer said I should find some like images that kind of like reflect self-love. So he said like an image that, you know, of a figure hugging itself. So I want to see if I can find any other similar imageries, so I can work with that for my concept, as well as get a nice image of a rose, so that those two concepts can just, you know, meet and become one. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm still trying to develop my concept board, and this is what I have so far, but I'm not liking this particular thing. I would have loved if this rose, if I could like maybe cut out this rose and just kind of like make it flow with this pink rose, but I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so today is Friday. I didn't actually film anything on Thursday because I was mostly, what was I doing on Thursday? Oh, on Thursday it was basically we had to go to the PC labs, the fashion design PC labs, computer labs, and go and do our concept board, or get started with our concept boards. And what happened was we ended up watching like a documentary on like paper manipulation. I forgot what the name is, but I will include the name on my description box, so look out for that if you are interested in what is this paper manipulation called. So obviously, because of it was a documentary and stuff like that, I couldn't show you guys that because copyright reasons, obviously. When I started out this week, I was a bit nervous. I didn't actually do a reflection or like a starting reflecting thingy like I said I was going to do, but I was nervous but also excited because I was going to something that I'm quite familiar with, which is patterns, because that's what we did on Tuesday. And on Wednesday we did patterns. We drafted half scale patterns on the small mannequins, and that's basically what we did. And it was fun, it was interesting. You guys saw my presentation and stuff like that. So yeah, right now, to be honest, I'm feeling frustrated. I feel relatively overwhelmed, and honestly, I'm annoyed. I don't want to lie, I'm annoyed because the thing about having like 4 lecturers teaching you one course is that one is gonna come in and be like, oh, but I like this, I want that. And then the next one is gonna be like, remove all of that, stick to the basics, stick to what you know, because I feel like everything is just, And then the next one is gonna come and be like, nah, you know what, I'm kind of feeling these and these and these and these and it's honestly really frustrating to work. And I get that they say that, oh, you must pick the best one and stuff like that, or you must be able to defend your concept and stuff. However, being able to defend your concept is one thing when they are marking, especially like if they're going to tell you they want this or something, because the whole purpose of having a lecturer is that they are to guide you. Their feedback it helps you to develop your design or whatever. And when you have 2 to 3 to 4 different people telling you this is what they like, and none of what they like corresponds to what you like, or none of what they like corresponds with what they like. Like this one, lecturer A will like this, lecturer B will like a completely different thing compared to lecturer A. Lecturer C will hate what lecturer A and lecturer B said you must do because they feel like you should go this way. Then comes lecturer D. Lecturer D will tell you, never mind lecturer C, B, and A. They don't know what they're talking about. I feel like your concept should look like this. And honestly, it comes back to what I keep on saying. I feel like from first year, they should have one way of teaching, right? Okay, not necessarily one way, but if they have in mind like what a concept board should look like, they should continue, like they should feed that information to first year, so by the time they get to third year they don't get confused because, oh, first year, here you are putting 300 pictures on a concept board. Then comes third year, oh, you just need 2 pictures. Oh, you just need 3 pictures. Oh, you just... Menir, what do you want? What is it that you... Like, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I had a crying session in the bathroom because I was so frustrated. Like, I was so annoyed. And I was like 2 seconds away from having a panic attack. Like, everything was just, and when I got back to class, I couldn't even focus on what I was doing because at the same time, I'm like hearing like my lecturer saying, but I feel like, and it's kind of like also comes back to like, you know what? I get it. Our lecturers are basically our parents at campus and stuff like that. But, communication is important. And how you communicate also is important. It really plays a vital... Because when you're shouting at somebody, or... Like, I get trying to get your point delivered, or you get your point across or whatever. But, like, you cannot be getting your point across by being aggressive in the manner in which you speak. And I just feel like that's just something that fashion lecturers sometimes they need to kind of like get with the program. Because if I came to campus and I said to them, oh, but this, Shanice, I will find myself at the HOD's office with the bloody fucking, who's this, the head of CPUT, what do you call them? The dean. Yes. Hey. In fact, they'll call my parents. We would have a whole council meeting. The whole university will know that I did the things. So the week started off well. I'm not going to lie. The week started off well, even though my history lecturer was giving weird vibes to me. The week started off well. But honestly, they effed up my Friday. And it's beyond repair because at this point, I just feel like I need a shower. I need a crying session in the shower just to detox all these negative emotions and just release all of the tension that's in my body. I need tea, I need food, and to conclude is that I ended up making 6 boards, 6 concept boards. They are going to look at it and they're going to choose which one they want, because at this point I'm not making another concept board. They are mad. Making concept board alone is frustrating, especially because like they want you to be as creative as possible. Then you become creative as possible, then suddenly they tell you, oh no, you better reel that in, you need to focus on one thing, and then you see yourself focusing on that one thing, and then they still tell you, but I feel like you should add. So to conclude my little rant and second week of university and fashion is fucked up. The lecturers don't know what they want, and if you want to study fashion, please be prepared to have anxiety, to come back frustrated, to have crying sessions in class, out of class, at night, in between, whatever. Yeah, it's not nice. Like, it's fashion is nice, it's lovely, it's, I'm not going to lie, it's a very, you know, in your own element. But when you have to take criticism, it's not that I can't take criticism. I feel like genuinely I fare well with criticism, because last year my lecturer who used to do the whole Photoshop and Illustrator, he was great, you know, he was great, and he made you feel like he trusts you to do, you know, like when he gives you criticism, he makes you want to be better. But now in third year, when I get criticism, I feel like not necessarily, I wouldn't say like belittling, but I just feel like it makes me shrink within myself. It doesn't make me want to be better. It makes me question if I even want to fucking finish this course. And that's all I have to say. So I'm gonna see you guys next week. Next week we are doing patterns again, and we are also having business on, no, not online, it's Monday. We're going to campus for the first time on a Monday, and Tuesday, Wednesday is probably going to be patterns. Thursday, Friday we're going to be sewing the mock-up, and then bang bang, we're starting all over again. So I guess you guys can understand the cycle. The cycle is 3 weeks, right? So first week design, second week patterns, third week sewing. So let's get it. Okay, bye.